to stop killing us doesn't fucking work. We need guns. We need guns. They murder us with impunity, and you don't fucking care. I agree with every single shooter in this country. More than I agree with any of you fucking cowards. There isn't a police officer in the United States who deserves to live. Every single cop in this country is a fucking predator to the poor. You will never, literally never, ever find a police officer in the United States with any actual morality. If he had actual morality, he wouldn't be a cop. When it comes to law enforcement, they do not enforce the law. They don't even follow the law. They don't care about the law. Because you, the American public, don't care about the law. You don't even know what the fucking law is. You know why people like me are abused? Because people like Caitlin Tatum exist. People who will fucking pretend, who don't give a rat's ass about anybody but them fucking selves. Ain't none of you good people. Not a goddamn one of you. If they did this to black people, you'd be pissed off. They don't do this to black people. They do this to homeless people. Even BLM doesn't give a fuck about a black person once they're homeless. We get to see all them black folks leaving that BLM rally. Might as well be a KKK rally. It's the same exact goddamn thing. But then afterwards, you frustrated because you didn't get what you wanted and you don't have the balls to shoot a fucking cop. So what do? You throw artillery shells at a homeless black man. Oh, but it's not racially motivated. It must be fine for a black person to do that to a black homeless person. Ha! You pieces of shit! The United States government is my enemy. And any of you who support it are my enemy. I would rather see every single officer in America with his brains blown out in front of his family than have one more of my friends killed by these bad fucking laws. Now, what I'd rather have is a lot different from what I actually live. I'm not willing to fucking kill these crooks. But I couldn't consider it murder if I did. These people are killing my people, so are you. If someone walks into your house and kills you and your family, I will applaud them. Just like you do when these fucking pigs kill my people. You want equality? Fight for homeless rights. Other than that, you're a racist piece of shit. It's okay for black people, but it's not okay for the most victimized people in the country. It's okay for women, but it's not okay for the most victimized people in the country. Fuck the United States and anyone who supports it. Don't bitch at me about you having to work 2 fucking jobs. I'm not the dumb cunt who let it happen. I don't make you mentally fucking retarded. Between looking at fucking evidence and being a judgmental fucking cunt, you choose to be a fucking cunt. You don't care about me. You never fucking did. You showed that a long time before Natalie fucking died. And you web sleuth fucking twits who want to get a hold of me and waste my time. What the fuck is wrong with you? Could be worse. No, it couldn't. No, it fucking couldn't. It could not be worse. The State of the Union here in the I don't care who you want to bitch about as far as politicians go. Stop blaming politicians and get off your lazy ass. These politicians are not fucking in charge. You are. Or at least you would be if you weren't a dumb cunt. With Michelle, just like every other fucking goddamn web sleuth, can't shut the fuck up. Just like literally every one of my friends can't shut the fuck up. They don't care. If you care, then you shut up, you listen, and you help stop the abuse. You don't fucking lie to the victim. You don't take advantage of the fucking victim! You don't steal their resources and then run around fucking their friends! What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh yeah, you're spoiled little bitches. It's not happening to you, so of course it could never possibly happen to anybody, right? You fucking stupid cunt. Let me tell you the difference between me and these pieces of shit. Maddie Boa got busted actually selling fucking meth because she's a fucking junkie. Maddie Boa, a fucking junkie. No consequences for destroying my life with lies! You don't care about the homeless! You pieces of shit! The only right thing to do is to kill everyone. That's the only okay thing to do. That is the only equal thing to do. You want to bitch that life is unfair? Life is unfair because you're a bitch. Life is unfair because you are a bitch. Well, it happens to everyone else the other way. You let these people be victimized until they have nothing. And then when it happens to you, you want their help. You wouldn't help them. How long did it take Caitlin Tatum to even call me? 6 fucking years. 6 years. She let my predators get away because she's a selfish cunt who only cares about herself. Her being a selfish cunt got innocent people killed. Does she give a fuck? No! If you on my YouTube channel, it's for being a shitty fucking person, guaranteed every fucking time. A shitty person wouldn't make me post it on fucking YouTube. No. A good person wouldn't make me post it on YouTube. A good person would fucking speak up immediately. There are no good people. If you were a good person, then you wouldn't ignore the homeless. I don't matter because I don't have any resources, because my resources were all stolen. Not that you fucking care, it's not happening to you, which is why you deserve it. That's called equality. Every one of you deserves to have your house burned to the fucking ground for what you have allowed to happen to the homeless. Every single one of you deserves to have your children ripped from your arms for what you've allowed to happen to the homeless. Every one of you deserves to have your friends and family murdered in front of you for what you do to the homeless. Every single one of you deserves to be beaten for trying to turn in your predators because of what you do to the homeless. Every single one of you. You want to tell me you can't tell the truth because you have kids? You don't deserve those fucking kids. You shouldn't have fucking harassed me to begin with, knowing that you had fucking kids. And then later on, after I've wasted all this time, energy, and fucking money that I don't have to waste, you want to hide behind your fucking kids. Oh, I can't tell the truth, Sean. I have kids. In the situations that I was in where there was kids, it wasn't the kids who were the problem. It was the fucking adults. Sally Treon should have never had fucking kids. Friends like Caitlin Tatum. She ain't no friend. Never was. She was pretty words. She never intended to follow through. She didn't actually give a shit about me. She showed that for 6 fucking years. Try fucking listening, you stupid cunt. When I ask you to go away, you go away. You don't argue. You don't pretend like you magically give a shit. No, you go the fuck away. Those are your fucking options. Go away. Or I will chastise you until you do. When you take advantage of an at-risk adult, which is exactly what you've done, you're a shitty fucking person. I keep going through and telling these people, you need to leave. When they realize that their screenshots are on YouTube, they don't fucking like it. You want to tell me to just let it go. I'm not allowed to have emotions about being abused over literally thousands of those things, all slandering my name. And you want to play victim because I told the truth about you. Michelle Stewart, Caitlin Tatum, Danny Francis, you lying fucking cunts. Fucking Christ. You can see in every single conversation how these people go out of their way to be completely disrespectful and dismissive of literally everything that I say. No matter what. If I tell you, hey, that is a hurtful thing for you to do, that's what you'll do over and over again. That's the problem with Michelle Stewart. After having to deal with the same exact goddamn thing from Caitlin Tatum and Danny Francis, this dumb cunt thinks that literally doing the same thing that Danny Francis and Caitlin did is doing something fucking different. Oh, Sean, I'm not like those other people. I didn't do what those other people did. No, you did exactly what they did. You tried to push me to commit suicide by doing something that you knew would push me to suicide. All the I'm sorry's in the fucking world don't make up for being a piece of shit like that. But I bet you if I told her to go blow her own fucking head off, all of you would be up in fucking arms. Don't lie to me, don't bullshit me, don't expect me to understand your disabilities when you're going out of your way not to understand mine. Don't do things for me. Do them with me. There's all of your suggestions, and then there's what you promised me that you would not do. You say you kept your word. No, you didn't. You didn't look at the evidence. And you were a no-call, no-show for 2 goddamn weeks. You did what you said you were gonna? No, you didn't, you lying cunt. Difference between you and me is that when I say something, I fucking back it up. I don't expect people to just believe me. You want to pretend I'm a bad person because I cursed? No, you got people killed, you stupid cunt. Pretending that you cared. Pretending that you cared. If you hadn't fucking pretended to give a shit, I wouldn't have wasted any time on your dumb cunt ass. You helped my predators get away. The fuck is wrong with you? Trying to call that help? When you ignore a victim for fucking 2 goddamn weeks, you are showing them straight up you don't give a fuck. I can understand if you can't help them turn it in 2 weeks. It needs to be turned in immediately. And if you were a good person, you'd help them to turn it in immediately instead of making excuses. But I can understand if your grandma died and you need a couple of weeks. Ignoring somebody for that couple of weeks, though, is not okay. You say, hey, my grandma died. All right, I can understand that. Not for 6 months. And certainly not for 6 goddamn years. I had plenty of people in my life die. And I don't get to use that as an excuse to look the other way. Oh, I could. But I'm not an American. I was born here. But I've never been treated like an American. I have never been allowed the rights of the Constitution. The United States has been at war with the homeless and the disabled for the entirety of my life. It's a very one-sided war. You give them all the money and resources that they could possibly need to victimize us into eternity. You give them everything they need to harm us. And then I got to deal with women who get every goddamn thing handed to them in this country. Women telling me how it really is. Yeah, it's same dumb cunts want to tell me what a real man is. How the fuck would you know you don't have a dick? You want to ignore and make excuses for mutilating boys in this country. And then you want to tell me I should feel bad for Muslim girls getting their genitalias messed up as babies. Pot calling the kettle black, don't you think? It's for her pleasure, huh? My body, my choice? Bullshit. You stop mutilating little boys. You do something about that. You speak up about that before you ever go pointing fingers at other countries. Look at how you treat men when they need help. Oh, you wouldn't like being treated like that, but it's okay because they have a penis. It's okay because you're a sexist bitch. It's okay because that man who beat the fuck out of you, that now you bitch about all men because he beat the fuck out of you. Meanwhile, you went back to him. Your predator's name is John. You went back to John after complaining that men are violent after he beat you up. You're back together with him, sucking his dick. And still talking about how horrible men are. Bitch, you chose this. You chose this. Men are expected to ask the woman out That gives a woman all of the power. She gets to decide to say yes or no. If you end up with a fucking douchebag who beats on you, that's your fault. It's your fault that he beats on you. You chose him. You don't like hearing that? That's how all of you treat men. All of you. Even if you say pretty words at us, you are not going to help us the way you expect us to help you. You do this whole, us girls gotta stick together. Well, fuck that. You're helping child molesters and pedophiles to get away with this. When you want to pretend that women can't be pedophiles, maybe you should pay attention. Female school teachers are far more likely to have sex with their students than male school teachers. A male school teacher could spend up to 18 years in prison for looking at porn on a computer at work. 18 years in prison in some states. Mandatory. Mandatory sentencing. The average time that a man spends in prison for being a child molester is literally years. The average for a woman is 8 months. That's even with that lady in Washington State who was sentenced to, what, 36 years? Because she got pregnant by a 14-year-old boy back in the 90s. She's already out. She's already out. Sentenced to over 30 years. She was out in 15. But even with her spending 15 years, the average is 8 months for a woman. That means that there are child molesting women out there who served far less than 8 months. Convicted, served far less than 8 months. Convicted of actual sexual intercourse with a student. But if a girl wants to sit there with a mini skirt and no panties, with her legs spread, showing her crotch to the teacher, he ain't allowed to say nothing about the inappropriate nature of it. Or he's a pervert. No, that dumb hoe needs to fucking go cover her snatch. That teacher is there to teach you, to give you an education in something other than being a dumb slut. Oh my God, the teacher made a comment about my pussy. That's because you were exposing it in school, stupid. Let's talk about Destiny Vote. This is a young woman who decided that she was going to sit right across from my older brother with a miniskirt on and no panties. She also kept her bush unkept, according to him. Of course, my brother made a comment about it. Destiny Vote later worked for Dual County Sheriff's Department and went out of her way to assist those predators with getting away with their crimes. Then Destiny quit, and Leslie Snell took over the job. I was told that I needed to call Dual County Sheriff's Department to turn in Dual County Sheriff Scott DaCosta. When I did, Leslie Snell answered the phone. Big fucking surprise, actually. And when I tried to tell her what the fuck was going on, she wanted to argue and make excuses. I'm trying to turn in crimes like I'm supposed to, and this dumb cunt is going out of her way to treat me like shit for following the law! Did any of these fucking people allow me to defend myself? Did any of them fucking look at the evidence before passing judgment? No! You're fucking trash. There isn't a police... Shit, there ain't an American alive who deserves their life. When you turn a blind eye to those things happening to others, you deserve those things to happen to you. When you let them march your Jewish neighbors into a concentration camp, when you let them bulldoze or incinerate a homeless camp, you are showing that you are the same coward as a Nazi German. You are going to look away as long as it is not happening to you. Meanwhile, it doesn't stop in your mind, does it? You don't register through all of your stupidity that those black people in the house to the left of you and them Jewish people in the house to the right of you might actually protect you when they come for you. But you didn't protect them. They're not there to protect you back. A lot of people want to get a hold of me after blowing me off and treating me like hell and then say, oh, Sean, I'm going through hell. I need help. And? What's your fucking point? Yeah, I'm a sucker. I'll still help you. Because I'm not a piece of shit like you. But guaranteed, the whole time I'm helping, yeah, I'm thinking to myself, man, I wish they'd have just shot me in the head. Every time I see a police officer, I think to myself, man, it'd be great if somebody would just blow my head off. Every time. There is no cop in America who's not a hobo hunter. Not one. All of you deserve to die, according to Jesus. But Jesus don't say it's okay to kill you, which is what you pretendy Christians keep pushing. The Rambo Jesus. Jesus did not say to kill homosexuals. He said they will die. Well, guess what? Leslie Snell will die. Scott DaCosta will die. They will die. It is an inevitability. Nobody lives forever. And sure, those people deserve to live a lot less than any homeless person I know. Leslie Snell is worse than a child molester and worse than a rapist. Same with Scott DaCosta. How many assaults, rapes, and murders have been committed by my predators? A lot. You don't look at evidence, and then you talk over me. You belittle me and berate me and treat me like shit. How the fuck is that help? You're getting it back, bitch. You are helping our predators to get away. Look at Chelsea Aiken. wants to claim she's trying to change things for marginalized people by ignoring them? How about Danny Francis? Only cares if you suck dick. Only cares if you're a lesbian or a homosexual. The rest of us don't matter. I'm not worth helping because I don't suck dick. Fuck you, Danny. You have any idea how many LGBT people have molested me in my lifetime? You have any idea how many black people have assaulted me over the color of my skin? While you sell me this bullshit that black people can't be racist and that I must be racist because I'm white. I must be a predator because I have a penis. No, all women in America are taught to be predators. There is not a single woman in this country that has not been taught to be a predator. No matter what you say, as women, you are taught to lie out your asses. And it's magically okay because you're women. You're oppressed. No, you're fucking oppressive. You blame your decisions on men. You blame your fuck-ups on men. You are unreasonable and do not feel that you should be accountable for anything that you do. You think that you should be allowed to go out and have unprotected sex and we should all pay for your fucking abortion. You think you can go get pregnant and have kids because you got drunk and stupid and then you get to pretend that you're mature. No, you stupid whore. That goes for both of you. The dumbass who got pregnant and the dumbass who got her pregnant. That's both of your fucking fault, not men's fault. If you're drunk and throwing yourself at a drunk man like a $2 hooker, he is not a rapist. You're a whore. Big difference. When you're pissed off you didn't get paid in the morning, how the fuck is that his fault? You threw yourself at a drunk man like a $2 whore. When you woke up in the morning and he wasn't good looking, you don't care that you're destroying his entire life because you're embarrassed because you spread your legs like a dumb whore while drunk. It ain't like some sober guy went into your party and was trolling for the one girl there who was too drunk to say no. No, in that scenario, yeah, you're the fucking victim. He goes to a party, gets you into a room, it's just the two of you, and he has his way with you against your will. That's rape. Being a fucking cheap whore and then being embarrassed about it in the morning doesn't make him a rapist. Now then there's this stuff saying that false reporting is rare. It's very rare. No, it's not. No, it's not. You look at the laws and their numbers of arrests and convictions, you'd think that women are perfect. But then again, we got multiple surveys. Around 30% of women admit to making false accusations against men when they didn't get what they wanted. 70% of women admit to assisting other women in stalking men. 70% of those surveyed. You say the cops arresting black people shows bias, but then you get to see BLM and their members hating on the homeless, showing their bias towards the homeless, especially on that Zaid Atkinson post. Zaid is a piece of shit. He's a racist piece of shit at that. We have taught every woman in America to be a sexist manipulator. We have taught them to do this. Your words don't match your actions. Your daughter sees that. She sees that you're a liar. That is what being a neurotypical is. Being a selfish liar and blaming everything on everybody else. All neurotypicals, every single neurotypical, bar none, every single one of you are narcissists. And every single cop is a psychopath.